Have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Vassell. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fox feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Here's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Fox. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Floats one. And it's good on the lay-in. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oklahoma City trailing. 1:25 left in the opening quarter. Vassell against Williams. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams passes to Wallace. From the arc. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul looking it over. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Outside Paul, down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. Now Williams. From deep three-point range, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. San Antonio. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. On the wing, Caruso. Wiggins outside, launches it, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Fox. Down low. Here's Sohan. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside Johnson. Fox for 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Castle for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wallace. Hartenstein with a screen on Paul. With some arc. Wallace misses. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And he gets that one. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's the alley. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Paul. Pass to Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. All right, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Back to Fox. This one for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 7. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 6 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Barnes. Here's Fox. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
It's good on the putback. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Barnes, it's good.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. three from Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama down low, working on Williams. Fades and shoots, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Yes, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. And another three for Oklahoma City.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Spurs. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a one-point game. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shai's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Wiggins with a screen on Paul. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three to fall. And the Thunder lead by 2. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Sohan, the pass to Fox.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Puts up a three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Spins. Holmgren. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Barnes. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hartenstein. Nice shot from the wing.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Fox. The Thunder with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Hartenstein. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Great look there, but off target.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Williams on the wing. Vassell comes with a double. The three from Holmgren. Drops in the three. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's business.
Be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's McDaniels in at the 3-slot. Wells' shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here is Edwards. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Randall from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And here is Wells. Here's Edie. Now Bain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wells kicks to Morant. Pass to Edie. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Tries from 7. Good on the bucket. Wells has got 5.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Guard it.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edie. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jackson against Randall. Jackson passes to Pippen. Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Randall.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We've got Luke Kennard. Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Jackson. Buries it down low.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Minod's checked in. Edwards inside. Kennard covering. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Timeout. And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Baines. Here's the three. Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Reed with it, puts up a deep three. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Payne for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Outside Edwards. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Craig T that time from Bain. Here's Pippen. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Wells kicks to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Edwards, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Pippen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Clark against Edwards. Gobert double teamed. Conley with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Bain kicks to Pippen. Clark a screen on Conley. Here's Pippen. Gobert with the block. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Back to Morant. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Count that one.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Outside, Bane, and it's Morant at the elbow. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like
Nice finish.
Oh my, what a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 7.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Morant sets a screen for Bane. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. And it's Randall, top of the key. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Pass to Edey. Now Wells lets the three fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randall for the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. There's 45 seconds left in the third. The three from Morant. Drills it from outside. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Randall passes to Conley. Edey with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
And and Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's a tie game in Memphis, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Reed with a screen on Bain. There's the triple. Reed gets the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now Pippen. Outside, Bain. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edwards got 20 points.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Timeout.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Randall outside. Off target from three-point range. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Bain. Now here's Wells. He gets it in there.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. From downtown, Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his fifth rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Randall. Gets in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 13 points for Julius Randle.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Morant with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they...
Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
It counts.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
For three, Edwards. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
right side. Bain kicks to Wells. It drops.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. And here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Over Bain. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. But Grizzlies call timeout. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant, that's for 2. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert, the screen.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Morant. The tray. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Wells. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Edwards against Payne.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Morant with it. With the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards slashing inside. It's in!
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
The 3 from Morant. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside.
other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Here's Leonard. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Zubats. Zubats screen to the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubats, and he cashes in.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Right side Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Zubats against Wembanyama, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Dunn outside. Here's Leonard. Shoots over Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Knocks it down from distance.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Leonard passes to Dunn. And the Clippers again with a bucket. Here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace. So we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, B.A., that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper. And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Pass to Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Powell against Vassell. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got 5.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Leonard finds Bogdanovich. Here's Powell. Let's go with a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Leonard. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Jones against Paul. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul. "12 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones with a screen on Fox. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got Keldon Johnson, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan, and it's Champagnie at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now Simmons. Clock at 6. Outside Jones. This one for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Spurs lead by 3. And here's Paul. No made baskets yet. Johnson with a bucket.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Now here's Bogdanović. On the wing, Jones. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Bogdanović. Jones has got 8 points here in the quarter. Here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle's subbed in for Chris Paul. Leonard passes to Harden. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Deflected.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender. Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Vassell. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Vassell's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Wow, Zubac's way up.
Fox finds Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Castle for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Leonard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 9.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Harden, the pass to Zubats. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Dunn outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Powell outside. Leonard outside. Again, the Clippers score.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
And De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Clippers trail by 8. It's Powell on the wing. Leonard up top. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Vassell's shot is good.
And Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Over Powell. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Fox outside. Spurs need to get one up here. Barnes, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Harden, 14 feet away. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Leonard's shot's good.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Fox with the ball. From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Spurs lead by 6. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Bogdanovich against Fox. Ooh, Fox pushing through the defense.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jones with a screen on Fox. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, B.A., sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
Dunn outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Castle, defended by Dunn. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Leonard against Barnes. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. Leonard for 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Here's Fox. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries. 1:51 left in the 4th. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 6. Pass to Castle. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter here. Dunn outside. Zubac screen. Beyond the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge 3-point shot.
Fox, that's good.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Here's Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
11 feet out. It's rebounded by Zubac. And the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 6. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
And now we've got an intentional foul. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. He takes it in. Outstanding balance from Fox.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. The shot by Dunn, no good. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's San Antonio with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at...
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce.
anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Bane kicks to Wells. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Wells. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bane against Williams. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Williams has got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Morant. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morant passes to Aldama. Down low. Here's Jackson. Hits the jumper.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Bane. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wallace finds Caruso. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 11 points.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bane's got his second bucket of the game to go. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Williams, 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Pippen against Caruso. Pippen down low. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Oklahoma City trailing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the 2006 Sixth Man of the Year, Mike Miller, seems to be enjoying the play from his former team, the Grizzlies.
Played over 6 seasons in Memphis, and his arrival coincided with them becoming a playoff team for the first time in franchise history.
Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 15-footer, good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Aldama gets the bucket.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Outside Williams. Dort wide open. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 6. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall. Outside,
Dort. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No good from Clark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Bane. Here's Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 8 points for him. Williams looking around. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams, high post. With the crossover, and it's good on the lay-in. Williams has got 18 points.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Morant with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Lock at 6. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's rebounded by Morant.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Sweet little floater. 11 points in the game.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Williams. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Wallace against Morant. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. There's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Aldama's got 6.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Williams. And it's blocked. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder out in front, up 3. And coming. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Alex Caruso. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 4th.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Wallace, good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pippen kicks to Clark. Outside, Bain. Back to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Wells. And Memphis making a change here. Wells is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Morant drives in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Morant passes to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain.
This guy is so strong physically. Lou Dort locked in defensively.
To the paint. And a nice shot by Hartenstein. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Bain knocks down the 3-ball. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Bain for 3. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Puts it up from 15. Yes!
Now, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Bain looking around. Pass to Edey. It's up a 3. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And that's an intentional foul. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson dishes to Morant. Shakes him, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Jackson misses. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. For 3, Gordon. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. And he makes it on the layup. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Back to Murray. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him. Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Outside Barnes. Here's Vassell. Off target with the three. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And there's Jokic on the assist by Porter.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Brown. Murray passes to Watson. Jokic with it, covered by Wembanyama. Unloads from 13. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And San Antonio making a change here. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Back to Paul. Over Murray, and that one's good. Paul.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
Outside Watson. Gordon outside. Wing shot on the way, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Here's Champagnie, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Wembanyama. Saric checks in for Denver. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon. Now here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 5 now.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's Fox. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
1 second left. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top, up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. Here's the pick. Here's Paul. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
You know, he does it easily, and it's really smooth the way he scores. Paul's form and release on the shot, really about as good as it gets.
Paul against Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Porter. Clock at 2. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Watson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag, along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Strother. Brown passes to Porter. Pass to Brown. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Fox the pass to Sohan. And here's Barnes. Now here's Fox. Rebound by the Nuggets. Westbrook taking his time here. Murray up top. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer. Murray's got 8.
And Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for Fox. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Inside, Castle. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. A nice shot by Watson.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
Back to Paul. Takes a 3. San Antonio again can't hit. The Nuggets lead by 8. To the inside. Watson passes to Westbrook. 43 seconds left in the second period. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Wembanyama. True on the 14-footer.
Yes, shot making, play making. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
And here's Murray. Give him 8. There's 10 seconds left in the second. Westbrook finds Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get it.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the three. Barnes, it's good. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Porter gets the bucket.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Murray against Fox. Over Murray, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. Porter from outside. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 5 points.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill development. I love watching him work.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
Here's Barnes, kept alive. Here's Wembanyama over Jokic. Off target with a jump hook.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Porter from downtown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And it's an 11-point Denver lead.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Here's Castle. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Sohan's checked in for Vassell. And a switch here also for Denver. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. And yep, it's good.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Murray passes to Westbrook. Now here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Count it.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Goes back up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle, pounded by Westbrook. Barnes with it. 36 seconds left in the third. Fox outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
The Nuggets lead by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Down low. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 10 points.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Now Fox. He's got 14. Wembanyama up top. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Murray inside. He's guarded by Paul. Murray's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Fox. And perfection right through the net.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
The Nuggets want a timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Allie, thank you. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Count it. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Murray passes to Gordon. Here's Porter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Fox against Murray. Yes, sir. Fox finishing.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Pass to Jokic. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Fox moving fast. The rebound by Murray. Denver has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Back to Porter. Gordon on the wing. Outside Murray. There's the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Fox against Murray.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11. Fade away. And it's Jokic missing.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
Here's Barnes. Gordon pulls it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Jokic. And he buries it.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's the block.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. The Nuggets want a timeout. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Leonard. Over Jackson, and it's Leonard missing.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Bane passes to Morant. Back to Bane. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here's Leonard. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Now, how about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Pass to Wells, shoots the 3, bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Start it.
Clark. He's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Dunn. Now, here's Clark. Clark, a screen on Bogdanovic. Bain with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And again, Memphis no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Leonard the pass to Harden. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. Out to Morant. Here's Edey, guarded by Harden. Double by Bogdanovic. Pass to Aldama. Now, here's Bain. No good from outside. Powell with it. Here's Leonard. That will count. Got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubas. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Kennard. Here's Clark. Blocked again. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bogdanovic has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Jackson passes to Aldama. Jackson with the screen. It's good from long range. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
A three from Bogdanovic, and Pippen pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. To the wing on the left. Aldama finds Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ben Simmons. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Harden's checked in.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Harden's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Now here's Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Bane. Inside, here's Morant. A second chance effort. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bane.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's Wells. Bane for 3. It's hauled in by Coffey. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Jones. Now Leonard. Defended by Aldama. And here's Leonard. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now, here's Wells. Guarded by Powell. And that one's good. Morant.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Outside Leonard. Morant against Harden. Over Morant. And the basket by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones is checked in. Now Harden. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Zubac. And he lays it straight in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Morant against Harden, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. Jones, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Aldama, guarded by Harden. And a wide open look for Bane. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got it all tied up now for Memphis. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Powell. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Jones. Powell for 3. Good on the triple. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Edey. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Harden. Pass to Jones. From deep. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 4. We've got Desmond Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Clark. Then there's Wells, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark outside from 11 feet away. And Bane, the bucket on the assist by Clark.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Down low, here's Coffey. The layup missed.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Bane. Connects from three-point range. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Both free throws good from Morant. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Leonard. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Outside Jackson. Here's Wells. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Right side Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Outside Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Morant drives in and finished up by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harden against Morant. Payne looking around. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Done outside. There's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. But Grizzlies call timeout. .26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Morant against Harden. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Up top, Leonard, guarded by Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
A free throw drops for Leonard.
That was a giant trip to the line.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Harden. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Morant with it. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the center. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Here's Leonard. Zubats. It's good on the putback. Zubats has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's Morant. Jackson a screen on Harden. The 3 from Morant. Nails the tray.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's Leonard. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
It's Morant with the drive. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. Morant against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Bain. It's hauled in by Zubats. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Puts it up from 12. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Floats one, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
That's good from Morant.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great...
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Back to Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Dort. And here's Holmgren. Five on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. Outside for Davis. Shoots over Holmgren. Davis. That's good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Holmgren with a screen on Washington. To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. Fires the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Hartenstein a screen. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Wallace.
Oh, man.
Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. It's good.
And give credit to Dinwiddie, taking the hit well and finding a way to power through it.
Thunder trail by 3. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. To the inside, Caruso. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Christie from outside the arc. Lively shot is off. Wallace with it. Here's the 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The three. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Outside Edwards. Back to Irving. The three ball. Buries it from three. Irving's got 5 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Launches a three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So for Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Edwards. Washington comes in for Marshall. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wallace outside. The three. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Williams passes to Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
outside, Williams. Pass to Washington. Gafford with the ball. And here's Davis. He's covered by Holmgren. The jump hook. That one drops for him. Davis has got 10 points. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got P.J. Washington. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving in at point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Dort for 3. Fires in the triple. So Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
You size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now here's Irving. He's got 11. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And Irving comes to help. Holmgren powers through traffic.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson. Dort defending. Shot clock at 6. Davis from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Davis has got 13.
He's not just attacking, he's doing it with tremendous focus. Davis not letting anything get in the way.
Here's Hartenstein. Buries it down low. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Pass to Gafford. Now Washington. That one goes in. He's got 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside. 1:09 left in the third quarter. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Outside Davis. Back to Irving for the tie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Shea with a step. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Davis. Four on the clock. With the 10-footer. No good on the shot. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Christie passes to Irving. Lively with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, that's good.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks with a rebound. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Davis drives in, and the shot goes down.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Nails it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Irving. It's tipped. Williams on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Williams drops them both. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Irving looking around. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Dort outside. Stolen by Thompson. Play drives. And the layup is good. Now just a three-point Oklahoma City lead.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Hartenstein with a screen on Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
11 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Lets it go from 14. Washington grabs the miss. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Davis, the pass to Irving. The jump hook. Outside for Davis. Here's Gafford. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
.29 seconds left in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Here's Irving. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Outside for Davis. And nails the tray.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so the Thunder take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.